sit, down, down, down. Good boy. Stay. All right, guys, we're doing some inside training with Enoch. He's a Doberman pitcher. We talked about him again. Sit. I wanted to say a couple things while we start this training session with Enoch is if you're a dog trainer and the best you can post is a 5-second video of the dog you're training for somebody, or you go on someone else's page and you comment about a 15-minute video they did, and then when we go to your page, you only have photos and pictures and you're scared to post videos of what you're doing with the dog for the client, you're a coward. And the reason why I say that is because people are paying you good money to show what you're doing with the dog, and you're scared to post it because you're scared what people are going to say about you. If you're scared what people are going to say about you in your training, you're never going to succeed. You're never going to make any money. No one's ever going to know your name. You're going to forever be remembered as a coward. Okay? So I wanted to get that out there. Enoch is 16 weeks old. Okay? And what we're working on right here is in-home obedience. We want him to stay in this position, and we want to be able to place him in this position when we want him to go somewhere. Okay? For example, I want to be able to come over here and sit down, and Enoch said, "Oh, stay, sit down." I want him to stay there while I'm in this position. Okay? That's the purpose of this training session, is teaching Enoch to build his place and stay there when he's supposed to. Okay? So there has to be an objective behind every training session, and one, he learned this outside. You saw him doing it. Enoch, sit. Enoch, sit down. Now you're seeing him doing it inside, okay? And you saw me feeding him treats doing it. Now I'm not using any treats. Now I'm asking him to do those same positions without using treats, okay? And him being obedient. Enoch, stay. Okay? I want to be able to open my door, stay, and Enoch stays. He's going to go out, and now I'm going to teach him to come back. Enoch, come here. So, win or lose, you're going to lose. You're going to make mistakes in dog training. Dogs are not going to be perfect. Enoch, here, sit, down, down, down. Good boy. You're going to make mistakes in dog training. They're not going to always be perfect. Make a mistake and you can't show the dog making a mistake, then you're fooling yourself. Okay, it's okay for the dog to make a mistake so you can correct the dog and fix it. That's the purpose of the session. Okay, if you're gonna walk out on the field and the dog's gonna be extremely perfect, why do you have a job? No one needs you, period. Nobody needs you. Okay, why would someone go to a dog trainer if the dog was perfectly trained? It makes no sense. Okay, your job is to make the dog look like this because the owner can't, or they don't have the time to. All right, the owners want to see what you're doing with their dog. They don't want to see funky pictures of the dog wearing clown hats and sitting in a pool and stuff. They want to see videos of their dog actually learning a behavior that they can work with when they get home with their dog. That's just one-on-one. Also, consistency. You'll see me do this with Enoch. You'll see me do this with Bear. You'll see me do this with Jensen. You can see me do this with Coda. You'll see me do it with a variety of dogs. The same exact training method. If you cannot do the same thing with every single dog you train, what are you doing? The first thing you hear, oh, the dog is untrainable. The dog is stupid. Is it though? Or are you stuck in one mode of when you get another dog, you can't train that dog to do something else? You know, I got a door wide open, and I got a Doberman who's 16 weeks sitting here on the placemat not moving. That's not coincidence, and that's not luck, okay? That's skill and that's training, okay? That's what that is. I'm not going to let all my AC out, but I just wanted to prove it. Again, once you start talking about dog training, you need to have a game plan, correct? So he learned it outside, he'll learn it off leash, and now he's learning to do it inside. So if the owner tells him to do it, he'll do it. All this is extremely important to dog training, because at the end of the day, the goal we're trying to achieve is that all the obedience training that Jess has learned, he'll do for his owners when he leaves here, not just for me. Okay? So that's extremely important. Jensen, stay. Enoch, stay. Enoch, down. 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 Enoch, down. No, down. 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 Here, sit. Good boy. Sit. Down. Good boy. Nothing wrong with giving a treat to reinforce a command. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Okay? So, inside obedience means everything, as well as outside and off leash. So, he's trained inside, he's trained outside, and he's trained in a fenced area. He's learned his commands. Okay? So, we'll do that again. Here. Enoch, here. Foos. Oh, look at that. He's doing the same exact command that he did outside. Okay? Same thing. Okay, guys? Down. Good boy. Down. Good boy. Good boy. Stay. So, there we are. We're inside. We're training. And Enoch is doing all his commands like he's supposed to. He's healing. Okay. Good dog. Down. Stay. Same training method. Okay, guys? We want consistency. We want to be able to replicate this with every dog that we train with. No one cares that a dog can jump on a table outside. What people care about is how their dog is going to behave when they're inside the home with their family and children. If you're a dog trainer and you don't understand that concept, that's because you've been taking people for a ride for a long time for their money. All right? If you are unwilling to bring the dog inside your own home and train the dog to act and behave properly inside the home, you're scamming people. Period. So, we're going to take Enoch outside, off leash, around cats. Now we're going to take him to another level. So you guys stay tuned.